In today's class, we are going to talk about the product rule of differential calculus. The product rule of differential calculus is used to differentiate a function that has two parts, and these two parts are multiplying each other. Are you getting it? This implies that when we are told to differentiate a function that has two parts, and these two parts are multiplying each other, in that case, we employ the product rule of differential calculus. A typical example is a function y is equals to uv. You can see that u is a part of y and v is also another part of y. In an attempt to differentiate a function that looks like this, we make use of the product rule, you understand, because we have two parts which are u and v, and the two parts are multiplying each other. You can see the sign between u and v is a product sign. Do you understand? So if you want to differentiate a function like this, the product rule states that the derivative of y is equals to e multiplied by derivative of u plus u multiplied by derivative of v. Do you understand? Now let's look at a typical example. Find the derivative of y is equals to 2x squared plus 4 multiplied by 3x squared minus 2x. Considering this question, you can see that this function has two parts. The first part is what? U, and the second part is what? V. Are you getting it? So in order to differentiate this function, the first step is to identify your u and v. Are you getting it? Identify your u and v. U is the first function, this is u, and v is the second function, this is what? V. Having identified your u and v, you proceed to your product rule formula. If you want to take the derivative of y, v is what? V is 3x squared minus 2x. So I'm going to open a big bracket. I'm going to have 3x squared minus 2x multiplied by the derivative of u. Are you getting it? You see now, u is equals to what? 2x squared plus 4, and v is what? 3x squared minus 2x. You understand? So now from the product rule formula, product rule formula states that v, which is what? 3x squared minus 2x, that's why I put it in bracket, multiplied by the derivative of u. Now let us take the derivative of u. Derivative of u is equals to, if you differentiate 2x squared plus 4 using the power and the polynomial rule, you are going to get 4x. You understand? So derivative of u is what? 4x. So I'm going to have 4x here plus u. U is what? U is 2x squared plus 4. So I'm going to open a big bracket. That is 2x squared plus 4 multiplied by the derivative of v. So I still need to take the derivative of v. This is equals to, if you differentiate 3x squared minus 2x using the polynomial rule, you are going to get 6x minus 2. You understand? So it is important that you go back to our previous class. Peradventure you didn't understand how to differentiate a polynomial function using the polynomial rule. Okay, now let us proceed. So I'm going to multiply this by 6x minus 2. Do you understand? So now let us proceed. Derivative of y is equals to, now let us open this bracket using 4x. 4x multiplied by 3x squared, that is 12x raised to the power of 3. 4x multiplied by minus 2x, that is minus 8x squared. Do you understand? Okay, let's proceed. Let me just put this in brackets, okay? Plus, okay, let us open this bracket, okay? 2x squared multiplied by 6x, that is 12x raised to the power of 3. 2x squared multiplied by minus 2, that is minus 4x raised to the power of 2. 4 multiplied by 6x, that is plus 24x. 4 multiplied by minus 2, that is minus 8. Now let us proceed. The derivative of y is equals to, just open the bracket, 12x squared 12x raised to the power of 3 minus 8x raised to the power of 2 plus 12x raised to the power of 3 minus 4x raised to the power of 2 plus 24x minus 8. Do you understand? Now, I want you to pay attention here. We have made a term in the right hand side of this equation. The next step is that we are going to collect like term, Abi, and I want you to look at the power of x. We are going to use the power of x to collect like terms. Are you getting what I'm saying? You can see that x is raised to the power of 3 here, and I have another x raised to the power of 3. So derivative of y is equals to 12x raised to the power of 3 plus 12x raised to the power of 3. This is like term because the power of x is both raised to the power of 3. Are you getting it? So now let us proceed. We have power 2, that is minus 8x raised to the power of 2 minus 4x raised to the power of 2. Is there any term again? Okay, we have plus 24x minus 8. You understand? So now, derivative of y is equals to 12x raised to the power of 3 plus 12x raised to the power of 3. That is 24x raised to the power of 3 minus 8x raised to the power of 2 minus 4x raised to the power of 2. That is minus 12x raised to the power of 2 plus 24x minus 8. Do you understand? So now the derivative of y is equals to 2x squared plus 4 multiplied by 3x squared minus 2x is 24x raised to the power of 3 minus 12x raised to the power of 2 plus 24x minus 8. You understand? Now, when you are told to differentiate a function that has two parts and the two parts are multiplying each other, the first step is that you are going to identify your u and v. Then you are going to make use of the product rule formula. Do you understand? Now, let us have another work example. Question 2. Find the derivative of y is equals to 2x raised to the power of 2 plus 3x multiplied by x squared minus 4x. The first step is that we are going to identify our u and v. Are you getting it? So, if you compare this function with this function, u is the first part. U is equals to 2x raised to the power of 2 plus 3x. So, v is the second part. V is what? That is x squared x squared minus 4x. So, having identified your u and v, the next step is that you proceed to make use of the product rule formula. So, the product rule formula is what? V, which is what? X squared minus 4x. Open a big bracket. X squared minus 4x multiplied by the derivative of u. The derivative of u is what? Now, using the power rule, that is 4x plus 3. So, multiply by 4x plus 3. Close the bracket. Then the additional sign, you put it there. Open a big bracket again. Okay. Because of the space, I need space here. So, I'm going to the derivative of u. Let me just put it at the top. Okay. The derivative of u is 4x plus 3. You understand? Because I need space. You understand what I'm saying? So now let us proceed. U is what? 2x squared plus 3x. So I'm going to have 2x squared plus 3x multiplied by the derivative of v. Derivative of v using the power rule is what? 2x minus 4. So this will be what? 2x minus 4. Please, do you understand? The reason why I erased what I wrote here before is because I need space. You understand what I'm saying? So I put it up there. Okay. So now let us proceed. The derivative of y is equals to, now open the bracket, x squared multiplied by 4x. That will give us 4x raised to the power of 3. X squared multiplied by 3. That is plus 3x squared. Minus 4x multiplied by plus 4x. That is minus 16x squared. Minus 4x multiplied by plus 3. That will give us minus 12x. Do you understand? Now, put the additional sign. Please, I want you to pay attention. When you are expanding brackets, just like what we did the other time, a plus b multiplied by a plus b, you use the first here to multiply both of the term in the second bracket. Then you use the second term in the first bracket to multiply both of the term in the second bracket also. Do you understand? That's what I did here. You understand? I multiply x squared by 4x, I got this. X squared by 3, I got this. Minus 4x minus multiply by plus 3x plus 4x, that is minus 16x squared. Then minus 4x multiplied by plus 3, that is minus 12x. You understand? Then I put the additional sign. Now open a big bracket again. 2x squared multiplied by 2x, that is 4x raised to the power of 3. You understand? Now 2x squared multiplied by minus 4, that is minus 8x raised to the power of 2. 2x, plus 3x multiplied by 2x, that is plus 6x raised to the power of 2, plus 3x multiplied by minus 4, that will give us minus 12x. Please, do you understand? Just take each term of the first bracket, multiply by all the terms in the second bracket. That's what I did. 2x squared multiplied by 2x, that is 4x raised to the power of 3. 2x squared multiplied by minus 4, that is minus 8x squared. Plus 3x multiplied by 2x, that is plus 6x squared. Then plus 3x multiplied by minus 4, that is minus 12x. Now the next step is that we are going to open the bracket, okay? 4x squared, 4x cubed plus 3x squared minus 16x squared minus 12x plus 4x raised to the power of 3 minus 8x raised to the power of 2 plus 6x raised to the power of 2 minus 12x. Do you understand? Now, the next step is that we are going to collect like terms. Okay? We are going to add all the terms that has their x as the power of 3, that has the power of x is raised to the power of 3. You can see we have 4x raised to the power of 3. Then we have another 4x raised to the power of 3. So we are going to add both 4x raised to the power of 3 plus 4x raised to the power of 3. That is 8x raised to the power of 3. Now, we are going to add all the terms that has x as, that has the power of x raised to the power of 2. Are you getting it? So I'm going to add 3x raised to the power of 2 minus 16x raised to the power of 2. Minus 16x raised to the power of 2. That is minus 13x raised to the power of 2. Abi? So minus 13x raised to the power of 2 minus 8x raised to the power of 2. So let us minus 8x raised to the power of 2. This will give us minus 21x raised to the power of 2. Do you understand? Okay, minus 21x raised to the power of 2 plus 6x raised to the power of 2 plus 6x raised to the power of 2. This will give us, if you add this, you are going to get minus 15x raised to the power of 2. Do you understand? Now, having known that the addition of all the second term of this expression is minus 15x raised to the power of 2, then we put it here, minus 15x raised to the power of 2. Now, let us deal with the term and the third term, which is x raised to the power of 1, that is x. Minus 12x minus 12x. I think we only have this and this. You check. Okay, minus 12x minus 12x. That will give us minus 24x. So this is what? Minus 24x. Do you understand? So the derivative of y is equals to 2x raised to the power of 2 plus 3x multiplied by x raised to the power of 2 minus 4x is what? 8x raised to the power of 3 minus 15x raised to the power of 2 minus 24x. If you didn't understand, you can just pause the video and watch the video again, okay? The first step is that we first identify our u and v, since product rule is employed when we are told to differentiate a function that has two parts and the two parts are multiplying each other. The first step is that we are going to identify our u and v. U is the first part of the function and the v is the second part of the function. After that, we take the derivative of u and v, then we make use of the product rule formula. That's it. So simple. So I want you to try this question. Find the derivative of y is equals to 2x minus 1 multiplied by 4x plus 2. I want to try this question, okay? Drop your answers in the comment box, okay?